Welcome to Cyberstation. My name is Cyberstation, your guide through the digital shadows. Here we don't just talk about cybersecurity, we live it. Today, I'll show you how to cloak your presence and become invisible in the data stream. Kali Linux is more than just an operating system. It's a toolkit for those who refuse to be tracked. In this video, I'll walk you through 10 free and powerful tools in Kali Linux to help you vanish online. Ready to take control of your digital identity? You're in the right place. Ready to disappear? Let's begin. Let's start with Tor, the grandmaster of online anonymity. Normally, your internet traffic takes the shortest path, easy to track. Tor flips that on its head. It routes your traffic through a worldwide network of volunteer-run servers called nodes, each one peeling away a layer of your digital identity. By the time your data emerges, your real IP is buried under layers of encryption. Each node only knows the preceding and following nodes, so no single point knows both who you are and where you're going. It's elegant, effective, and the backbone of privacy projects everywhere. Yes, it might slow you down a little, the cost of true anonymity. Using Tor in Kali Linux is simple. Open a terminal, type Tor, and you're on your way. Or launch the Tor browser for a pre-configured experience. Just remember, even Tor isn't bulletproof if you don't use it wisely. Don't log into personal accounts or reveal personal details. The weakest link isn't the tool, it's the user. Tor is open source, free, and backed by a community of privacy advocates. Picture your data bouncing across the globe, untraceable and unreadable. Sometimes you need more than just a browser to stay anonymous. That's where proxy chains comes in. Proxy chains forces any application to route its traffic through a series of proxy servers. Configure proxy chains to use SOCs, HTTP, or even Tor proxies. Chain several together for extra protection, making it nearly impossible to follow your tracks. In Kali, setting up proxy chains is as easy as editing a config file and running your application with a single command. Want to run Nmap or Metasploit through proxies? Just prefix your command with proxy chains. It's that simple and that powerful. Not all proxies are created equal. Some log your traffic, some leak information. Choose your proxies wisely and don't rely on a single point of failure. Layer your defenses. Proxy chains is open source, flexible, and indispensable for anyone who wants to take anonymity to the next level. It's your secret passage through the digital underground. If you want to go nuclear with your anonymity, Anon-Surf is your weapon of choice. Anon-Surf routes all your system traffic through Tor. Every connection, every packet, forced through the Onion network. Once activated, you're a ghost across the entire system. Getting started is easy. Install Anon-Surf, start the service, and your Kali Linux box becomes a black hole for outgoing traffic. Want to turn it off? One command, and you're back. This tool is perfect for set-it-and-forget-it privacy. But remember, Anon-Surf won't protect you from yourself. Don't log in to personal accounts. Anon-Surf is open source, battle-tested, and beloved by privacy warriors everywhere. When you need to vanish, this is your red pill. Sometimes, the enemy isn't watching your data, they're watching your device. Every network card has a unique identifier called a MAC address. It's like a fingerprint for your hardware, and it can be used to track you across networks. That's where Machanger comes in. Machanger lets you spoof your MAC address, making your device appear as someone or something entirely different. You can randomize your address on every connection, or set it to a specific value. In Kali Linux, Machanger is a breeze. A simple command in the terminal, and your network interface is reborn. Combine this with the previous tools, and you're nearly untraceable. But some networks use MAC filtering for security. Changing your MAC address might trigger alarms if you're not careful. Always know your environment before you act. Machanger is free, open source, and a favorite among pen testers and privacy freaks. Even if you hide your traffic, what if someone's watching the network itself? Enter OpenVPN, your encrypted tunnel through hostile territory. OpenVPN creates a secure, encrypted connection between your device and a remote server, shielding your data from prying eyes. With OpenVPN, your internet traffic is hidden from your ISP, your network admin, and anyone else trying to snoop. Your real IP, masked. Your data, wrapped in military-grade encryption. It's the gold standard for VPNs, and it's built right into Kali Linux. Setting up OpenVPN on Kali is straightforward. Import a configuration file from your VPN provider, fire up the client, and you're cloaked in a secure tunnel. Combine OpenVPN with Tor or proxy chains for even more layers. Trust only providers with a proven no-logs policy. In the war for privacy, OpenVPN is your armored transport. If Tor is the public face of anonymity, I2P is the underground. The Invisible Internet Project, or I2P, is a network within the network, a dark web designed for anonymous browsing, communication, and file sharing. I2P builds its own encrypted tunnels, bouncing your data around before it emerges. In Kali Linux, you can fire up I2P with a few commands, accessing hidden services and anonymous forums. It's slower than the open web, but that's the price of invisibility. The network is smaller, the content is less mainstream. If you need a truly anonymous peer-to-peer experience, I2P is your friend. Sometimes the best way to hide is to build your own shadows. Metasploit is famous for penetration testing, but did you know you can use it anonymously? By routing Metasploit through Tor or proxy chains, you can probe, scan, and test networks without exposing your real identity. Imagine exploring vulnerabilities or researching new exploits, all while your digital footprint is scrubbed clean. Metasploit's flexibility means you can script, automate, and customize every step. But with great power comes great risk. Use Metasploit responsibly. In Kali Linux, integrating Metasploit with your anonymity tools is as simple as prefixing your commands. Combine with VPNs and MacChanger for a multi-layered approach. With the right setup, you're a ghost armed with the sharpest tools. Every hacker knows Nmap, the legendary network mapper. You can use Nmap without exposing your real IP address by running it through proxy chains or a VPN. Nmap lets you probe networks, identify open ports, and map out vulnerabilities, all from the shadows. Want to see what's running on a server without tipping your hand? Mask your identity and disappear. In Kali Linux, it's as simple as chaining Nmap with your chosen proxies. Add timing tweaks and custom flags for even more stealth. But as always, use Nmap ethically. Nmap is open source, powerful, and trusted by hackers and defenders alike. When you need to see without being seen, Nmap is your third eye. Anonymity isn't just about hiding in real time. It's about erasing the past. BleachBit is your digital janitor, scrubbing your system clean of logs, cookies, cache, and other traces of your activity. It wipes browser history, deletes leftover files, and even overwrites free space, so nothing can be recovered. Running BleachBit on Kali Linux is straightforward. Choose what you want to clean, hit the button, and watch your history vanish. It's perfect for those moments when you need to make sure nothing is left behind. But be careful. Once data is gone, it's gone forever. BleachBit is open source, trusted, and deadly efficient. Don't just hide, erase. Sometimes, deleting a file isn't enough. Regular deletions just mark files as gone, but the data lingers, recoverable by anyone with the right tools. Secure Delete, or SRM, is your solution. It overwrites files with random data before deletion, making recovery impossible. In Kali Linux, a single command with SRM can obliterate files, folders, even free space. Use SRM when you need absolute certainty, when it's not enough to hide, and you need to destroy. Secure Delete is open source, trusted by privacy experts, and the final line of defense for those who must disappear completely. Use with care, and always double-check what you're about to erase. Before you go dark, remember, these tools are powerful, but with power comes responsibility. Use them to protect your privacy, to learn, to defend, but never to harm or invade the privacy of others. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the shadows. If you want to keep exploring the hidden corners of the internet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Your anonymity is your right. Your privacy is your power. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next transmission. Let me know if you need a further reduction or more creative tightening.